Greetings action figure community, and welcome to another video toy review from the blister pack. Here we have the comic series International Patriots 3-pack from K-mart. Now this was a K-mart exclusive. Really happy to get this pack. 3 great figures in there. Always love these type of guys. Love Captain America, Captain Britain, and I think this is a great version of Captain Britain. And didn't know much about the Red Guardian before I got this pack. Had a little look at him. He's apparently the Soviet version of Captain America. There's been several versions of him. Not sure which version of the Red Guardian this is, so if anyone knows, please hit me up in the comments, love to know. And without further ado, I'll give you a little look at the packaging. There's the top of the box. Got the names on, a little window, very nice. There's the back of the packaging. Pictures of all 3. It's got some pictures of other products in there. In white. It's got the little Avengers symbol up in the top right. So without further ado, I'll bring in some of the figures. First up we have Captain America. Now this is a pretty good version of Captain America. Decent sculpt, decent articulation, and the paint apps are pretty good on him. Now, real cool feature with these figures, or with this figure anyway, in the Red Guardian, if you look at the shield, it's got this little clasp on it which goes over his wrist. Now when we turn that, got a little pin, and you can see that, a little pin, and that goes straight into his back. So Captain Ahab can have a shield on his back. How good is that? Really love that feature, that's unbelievably cool. Fantastic. Back to the figure. Like I say, good paint apps. The only bad thing about him is the paint apps on the arms. Looks like it was moulded in a red plastic, especially this lower piece to the arms. The piece that the gloves was obviously moulded in. As you can see, the paint's been put on quite thin, and the red plastic is beginning to show underneath. I don't know if you can see that. So gives it a bit of a cheap look. But like I say, other than that, a great figure. I'll pop him back here. And we'll bring in the next figure. Next up, Captain Britain, or Baddie Britain as we like to call him over here. Absolutely great figure. Love this version of Captain Britain. Absolutely great costume. Now, really cool figure. Now, all these figures share the same articulation. We've got a ball joint on the head, although they don't tend to look up and down very well. Ball hinged shoulders. Ball hinged elbows, so no bicep articulation at all. It's all in the elbow. Ball hinged hips. No waist swivel. We've got double jointed knees on all these figures, and we've got ball hinged ankles. Now, one thing worth noting about Captain Britain is the fact that he has swivel wrists. He's the only one that does. The others have got gloves on, but they won't turn. Captain Britain also comes with his sword, Excalibur. But nice detailing on the hilt. Not a bad sword. Not the best. Not very pointy. Not going to do much damage with that, Captain Britain. Anyway, I suppose he could chop. So here we have Captain Britain with his chopper. One good thing about Captain Britain, another good thing about Captain Britain that I really like is those boots. Love the sculpt on them boots, all the buckles, all picked out in silver. Great paint apps here, if you can see that. To say, great paint apps. And that is Captain Britain. And last up, Like I say guys, if you know which version of the Red Guardian is, hit me up in the comments. There's this guy, the Red Guardian. Again, same deal with the shield. Folds back and will go on his back. Like so. Now, once again, really like this figure. Another great figure. It's worth noting that the plastic that the shield is made out of is quite flimsy, and so when I got mine it was actually warped in the packaging. I'll have to bend it back so give it a bit more shape. As you can see in the packaging, if you look closely, there's elastic band there, and I think that's what warps it in the packaging, so I think they're all going to come out like that, especially because they're all made out of this very bendy plastic. Nothing like the shield that Captain America's got. Nothing like the same plastic as that. It's totally different. But again, nice cool shield if you look at that. I didn't actually have Captain America. Like I say, this is the Soviet version of the Soviet version of Captain America. Same articulation as Captain America and Captain Britain. He does have slightly more room to move his head up and down though, so a little bit better articulation in the head with the Red Guardian. Paint apps are great on this figure. The whites are really good. The only downside is the white on the head. And you can see that it looks like it could have done with a second coat, to be honest. So I would like to have seen a second coat there. Might have to touch that up myself just to get that sparkling white. So all in all, great 3-pack, really like it. I didn't actually have Captain America before in the 3 3/4 inch scale, so it was good to finally get a Captain America. I think I've got him carded but not loose, so nice to pick this guy up. I think it's a good version of Captain America. Great version of Captain Britain, great version of the Red Guardian. Thanks for watching guys. This was another video review from the blister pack. Take care.